Good evening, Nigerians. My name is Ochan Moses Incha, coming from the Department of Mass Communication, University of Cross River State. Well, with me here on stage is Mr. Divine. Mr. Divine, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
My pleasure.
Okay, we will be talking on human trafficking. Well, over the years, it has been observed, it has been discovered that human trafficking has been one of the problems Nigerians are facing. Sir, thank you once again for being with us here on stage. Sir, please, I have some little questions I wish to ask you. Sir, please, as it has been earlier said, human trafficking has been one of Nigeria's major problems. So can you please tell Nigerians one of the reasons or the causes of child trafficking in Nigeria?
Human trafficking is something to frown about. Human trafficking is a menace to the society.
Okay.
Human trafficking is considered bad, and there's no how you can paint it as something that is good. It is bad, it is bad. Many parents force their children into entering into things like this, into human trafficking. For instance, the man marries many wives and gives birth to many children without considering his financial status. And then when those children begin to grow up, more is expected of you as a father. Then when you cannot cater for them, you send them away. You send them far away from yourself to cater for themselves. And thereby their lives are being endangered. They indulge into things that they're not supposed to indulge in. Most of these people use them as culprits to achieve their selfish aims and desires. It is a pitiable situation. Human trafficking is really bad. Most parents are the cause of all this. They send their children to loved ones staying very far to help them, take care of them. And sometimes the loved ones promise to train them to send them to school or to engage them in other meaningful things to do their lives, to better their destinies and their future. But in turn, what do they get? They get disappointed because some of these children catch up with the bad ones, the bad people in the society. Most of them who disguise themselves as good people who came into their life to help them. They enter into problems. And then tomorrow, law enforcement agents will be looking for them. So this is an urge to parents. Be very, very careful. They should know the people they are sending their children to. If you are trying to send your child, or if you want to send your child to somebody staying outside, or your relation, you should investigate thoroughly to know what he or she is doing before you send your child. You don't just send your child like a piece of bread because he or she is your loved one and has promised to train her to school. You see, that is where lack of planning, family planning comes in. When you don't plan very well, if you don't plan to fail, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail them. So they have failed the student. I mean the parents. They have failed the student in terms of providing for them their basic needs. In order to give them what they really need, they cannot give them. So they'll push them out to go and search for greener pastures for themselves. Whether it is your sister or your brother, as far as you're sending your child outside your home, it is very, very dangerous. And sometimes just stays there for years, and you not even travel to go there and check how is my child doing, how is my daughter doing. It is an anathematic disdain of the citizen. And those engaged in this, those involved in this, need to be brought to book. The law needs to punish offenders without mercy, without fear or favor, because this is a depreciable act, from the sublime to the ridiculous. It is tarnishing the image of this great country, Nigeria. Human trafficking is on the rise, and this must be curbed. But therefore, it is very, very pertinent to know that we, as law-abiding citizens of this great country, should also join hands with law enforcement agents in order to trash this out, so that Nigeria will once again smile in that aspect.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, okay, why we have overheard you when you were talking about child trafficking, and also that our parents, yeah, are the cause, and they are even the ones even promoting this. So, can you please tell us the necessary steps that should be taken by Nigerian government if anybody or any parent is being found guilty in this act?
Well, anybody who is found doing this, child trafficking, sex trafficking, or human trafficking, or whatever of any kind, it is a punishable offense. A punishable offense by law. When you enslave a child, send the child to things he or she is unwilling to do, because he or she cannot refuse. And maybe because you are his guardian at that point, you cater for the needs of that child, and thereby you send children of tender ages. Because when we are talking about human trafficking, we have age limits from 15 downwards, or sometimes 16 years downwards. Engage such children to do or to enter into businesses that are more than them, more than their ages, and to do things that are not okay. You are trampling on their fundamental human rights. A child has the right to live, has the right for education, the right to survive, freedom of association. So when these rights are being trampled on, you make the child become miserable. And for the parents, any parent who is being found guilty of this, please, Nigerians, hear this. Many of you know parents that have involved in this, or have gotten themselves involved in this in your neighborhoods. Please report any suspicious case or any case related to that, so that such parents will be punished, because they are violating and trampling and tarnishing the images of children who are often regarded as the future leaders of tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. We have heard you. Once again, we welcome you and we thank you for being here on stage with us.
My pleasure once again. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Well, Nigerians, we have all heard what child trafficking is all about, the implications, causes. I would love Nigerians to take a proper repercussions of all this. Child trafficking on its own is a very bad omen to this country. Child trafficking, I know, causes a lot of things. Children involved in this, or parents involved in this, at the end, the result always end negatively. Because some children who are always treated badly will always want to have that mindset of retaliation, some. And those who always come for that retaliation will always be seen as children that are not responsible. At the end of the day, they will end up finding themselves doing all sorts of ungodly things like stealing, robbing, and at the end they find themselves in the cell. So I will advise all Nigerians, most especially our parents, to make sure they are well and properly financially equipped before giving birth to children. Thank you once again, Nigerian. Love to see you next time.